Awesome. Thank you so much. I did that because I can. Actually. My people. Yes. No. I did that because the guitar is the best way that I have to illustrate something that I am passionate about, and it's why I'm here. You've heard all morning and all conference about infinite possibilities, about the question, what if? And this is something that I teach everywhere, not just here, okay? So it works. Right now, since you've kind of gotten the introduction and we've sort of started to explore that, let's just jump into this. Why do we care about infinite possibilities? Why does asking the question, what if, matter? I think there's two reasons. Number one, because infinite possibilities exist, infinite great possibilities, the infinite ability to make things better on every level for the people you serve, for yourselves, for the entire organization. The other reason is that we miss those opportunities. They go by and we don't grab hold of them. They're inside of us. We are each a gold mine of unrealized potential. They're outside of us, the things out there that we observe that are going on. So that's why we ask the question, what if? And so when you ask the question, what if, what I want to do with you today is flesh out exactly how you apply the question in a number of different areas. I'm going to use the guitar to illustrate some things, which is going to be the fun part. And then I'm going to attempt to prove that they all work by doing something I thought was completely impossible to do on one acoustic guitar. Cool? Good? All right. So let's jump into this. When you ask the question, what if, you open up the possibilities. By definition, what if we did that? What would it look like? What if I could? I know we can't, but what if we did? How would it happen? I'll bet all of us somewhere in our offices or our lives or somewhere we get the what I call the naysayers, the ones who shoot everything down, right? They're the ones that, oh, you can't do that. Are you really going to try that? We've never done it that way before, right? Okay. And you got them somewhere in your office or in your life somewhere. And be careful, though, because if you don't have them anywhere else, it might be you, okay? I hope not. I hope not. Here's what I like to do with the naysayers, because I get them all the time, because I get some crazy ideas, right, as an artist. When they feel like, oh, you can't do that, I go, oh, you know, you're right, I can't. But what if I did? How would it happen? Oh, I know we can't do that. It's crazy. But what if it wasn't? How would we make it happen? Here's the cool thing about that is you're acknowledging their position, but you're moving on with a solution anyway, and it frustrates them. I love that. There are two powers behind the question, what if? Number one, it doesn't mean you're going to do this. Whatever this infinite possibility, this thing that's out there that you're entertaining, it doesn't mean you're going to do it. Why is that a power? Counterintuitively, that's a huge strength. That lack of commitment is a strength. Because if there's no consequence, if you're not committed to doing whatever this is, at that moment, absolutely anything is possible. And that's where we want to start with solutions. Let's lose the limitations that we've programmed into our brains forever, and let's move on with a solution. That's one power. The other power is that when you ask the question, what if, in a positive way, see, back up here, I usually get the chance to explain this. Thinking is questioning. Our brains are constantly asking questions. The problem is we've learned some really toxic questions over our lives. They've been programmed into us from an early age by well-meaning but misguided family members, by experiences we had growing up. And so the cool thing is, if they were programmed into us, they can be unprogrammed or reprogrammed, and we can choose how to do that. And the way we do that is with questions. So when you ask the question, the other power behind the question, what if, is when you ask the question, what if, in a positive way, you have reprogrammed your brain to where you are now walking through life no longer looking for reasons you can't. You're looking for reasons that you can. It is a simple change done by the question, what if, but it's profound, it's huge in the implications it can have for change. And we know people like this in our lives already, the ones who we go to for solutions, because we know they're just thinking on this different level, right? It's in every one of us. In fact, I think it was meant to be in every one of us, to be that way. So, I practice this in my life daily. I learned this by playing for drunk people. Use this as a metaphor for your challenge. I had this dream of playing guitar, and I started like a lot of people do in clubs and bars. And if you got something you want to do, I mean, what do you prepare? You're enthusiastic. You go in ready for great results, right? And I did. And the first thing I got was people yelling out stupid requests under the alkafluence of alcohol. And It's an old joke, but thank you. And I didn't know what to do with that. I didn't know the song. I don't like this song. And then I started to look bad. And we've all seen someone on stage who's not doing very well, and your skin crawls for them. You wish they would get it, That was me every time I got a request like this. And then something cool happened. I got fed up. And there's an interesting wisdom to becoming fed up. If the status quo is not working, get fed up. That's when things change. So I knew something had to change. I went back, I'm playing, and I got another one of these requests, another chance to look really bad. And what I've learned ever since then, and I apply this to this day, every chance to look bad is actually a chance to look really, really good. We just have to be the engine that makes that change by finding something in us it was infinite possibilities. So I got this request, I didn't know what to do with it, and it popped into my head, thank you, I don't know where. What if I could? Oh, I can't, but what if I could? It didn't mean I learned the song. It meant I changed it. I came up with a new way to do the lyrics or the artist or something with the person who asked for it. Whatever I did, they laughed. And I kind of liked that. And then it happened again, and they laughed again. And this new thing started to happen. And this possibility that I didn't know was there started to unfold, and the possibility was my entire life. My entire career was shaped by these requests that I hated, this problem. So we're going to do a bunch of these today to have fun with this. These are songs that you've probably heard before, but not the way I'm going to do them. And I listen to everything, so we're going to jump around. I actually got requests for the boy bands. Instinct. Or the Savage Garden, I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea. It's beautiful. So what if I could? Here's the cool thing. When you ask and answer the question, you're coming up with a solution that is totally yours. It is a product of your abilities and experiences. There's a huge strength behind that. There's a power behind that. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Here's how I heard that song. Oh yeah, boy bands, you have to have choreography. I was your dream, I was your wish, I was your fantasy. I was your life, I was everything you want me to be. But you were mean and you were bad and then you lied to me. You were the worst, you did it all, you even cheated on me. I wanna throw you off of a mountain. I wanna hold you under the sea. I wanna lay you to rest forever till the police come looking for me. Yeah, yeah. What if? It worked. If you enjoyed that, we're going to have a blast. Check this out. I used that question to write a Christmas song for my friend Philippe upon hearing the results of his paternity test. Where's this going? Philippe's not a dad. Philippe's not a dad. What is it's a joke. But you'll sing that for 2 weeks, man. It'll just jump around. Okay, now. The greatest common denominator, the greatest challenge that absolutely every organization that I get to present for is dealing with is this. We're trying to manage change, right? There's been a few changes in healthcare lately, I think. I hear a little about them here and there. You guys are dealing with it. You're ground zero with dealing with change, right? We're trying to manage change. Peter Drucker summed up my philosophy about this better than I ever could. I just quote him. He said, managing change is not only stupid, it's dangerous. The only way to manage change is to create change, is to be the ones who step out and define the curve rather than follow it. And I would offer that when you ask the question, what if, in a positive way, what if we could do that? What would it look like? You're coming up with a solution that's yours. It is a product of your abilities and experiences or those of your team. When we then have the courage to act on the solutions we've generated, you're now doing something no one else would have done. This is a simple change, but it's huge in its implications. This is where the strength in diversity is. People say, oh, there's strength in our diversity. I'm like, okay, how? I'm a pragmatist. How? This is it. When we're willing to draw from our diverse backgrounds, our experiences, the things we dealt with, we come up with solutions no one else has come up with. We act on them, and you are so perfectly positioned to be the ones who drive change on a much larger level. Now, the first time I dealt with change in a big way, I grew up playing blues and rock. I grew up in Virginia. I then moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and the requests changed. And when people request country, it's not, could you play some country? It's country, come on, okay? And I didn't know what to do. They're packing, you got to do it. And I thought, well, what if I could? And a wild idea hit me just to get through the night. I took the songs I do know and played them